everyone, myself Kritika Singh. आप सभी का मेरे चैनल पे स्वागत है. If you found my video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and hit that bell button. You might have got an idea what I'm going to talk about. I would just like to give a brief introduction about menstruation. So, menstruation is also known as periods or MCs. This is a very long journey that a woman had their period half of their life. So, menstruation is a normal vaginal bleeding that occur as a part of her monthly cycle. Every month, every woman has to go from this period, which lasts for about 3 to 5 days. It really depends from woman to woman. Some have 3 days and some have more than 5 or 5 days. It is very important, girls, that we should take care of our personal hygiene during this period, because in this period the chances of infections are very high. It means we do our regular hygienic practice, but in this menstruation period we should take care of ourselves much more than that. And the most common misconceptions about this menstruation days that we go through is not having a bath. It is totally a myth. Doctors also said that practicing the regular hygiene like bathing is very important during the menstruation. Now let's talk about the hygienic practice. The very first thing I want you all to know is that changing your sanitary napkins every 6 hours. It totally depends on you. If you are having a heavy flows, then you can change it every 3 to 4 hours, and if you are having a moderate to light flow, then you can change every 6 hours, but don't go beyond 6 hours. After 6 hours, the growth of bacteria is starting in your sanitary napkins. Just don't go on that they are having the antibacterial properties, so you can use them even after the 6 hours, but please don't do that. One thing more, we should take in care that when we are disposing our sanitary napkins, we should always dispose them with wrapping with newspaper into the dustbin. Girls, please don't flush your sanitary napkins, and please throw them by wrapping them, and always use dustbin for that. Most important one is that when we are going to urinate, we should always wash that area from front to back, and always wash your hand before and after using the sanitary napkins. It is very important. To those who are using the public washrooms, we always have to face this problem whenever we go to malls or shopping or restaurants. So whenever we are going to public places, we should always use Indian toilets, because that is more convenient and that don't have that bacteria that could infect you and may cause UTI. We are safe from the bacteria if we are using the Indian toilets, and if no Indian toilets, then we should cover the rim of that toilet seat with the toilet papers. If we are not having the toilet papers to cover the rim of the toilet, then we should apply the sanitizer sprays. We should have that sanitizing bottles. Nowadays it's very common because of corona, every household has that, so we should spray around that and then use the toilet. And before and after using the toilet, we should always wash our hands. If you are not that person to cover that rim of the toilet, so there is a product in the market known as Stand and Pee. It is very popular nowadays. You can find it on Amazon or any other shopping links. In this, you can stand and pee while standing. If you want that I should make a videos on the personal hygienic products, what to use and what not to use, then do comment below. I'll also make that for you all. The next one is that we should wear a very comfortable undergarments during this period, and we should not wear the dark colored undergarments, and we should always use the cotton undergarments in this period. We should not apt for the tongs or French cut, because that is no comfortable during this period. Rather, we should start using the hipsters or regular briefs or boy shorts. These are very comfortable in the periods, and if we are able to, then we should always keep our menstruation undergarments separate from the regular ones, and we should dry them in the sunlight. We should always wash them with a mild soap, not very harsh, but it is not always important to use a sanitary pads. You can also use a tampons or menstrual cup in which you are comfortable. See, comfortable in this period is much more important than copying anyone. So we should always go and use the things in which we are comfortable. So if you want a full guided video for the how to use menstrual cups and tampons, so do comment down below, I'll make that for you. And my most favorite and the most common myth nowadays is that I also believe in that myth for some period of time, but now when I realized, I just totally cut off doing that things. So that is using some kind of washes. Yes, it's true. The use of the washes like V wash, etc., are not good for your health. Not only the washes, the many product like powders and some kind of oils and perfumes to cut out that smell, and they guarantee you that their product will keep you hygienic and fresh. But please girls, please do not go on their sweet talks. It's a global level myth which has built a 38 billion US dollar turnover. We need to understand that our vagina itself has a self-cleaning mechanism. That the V washes are trending, it's not that vagina cleaning, because our vagina is cleaning itself, it's maintaining its pH by itself, it do not need any kind of product. And the area which we are concerned or which we think is actual vagina, it's not actually that, it's actually the vulvar region, which needs to be washed with only plain water and mild soap. We can also use lukewarm water for its cleaning, and that's it girls, believe me, that's it. It do not need any kind of hygienic product. We should not be very afraid that it is something wrong going with us. It's not, it's totally normal. Everybody has a smell, everybody has that discharge, and it's totally normal. We just have to keep on track on the normal basis thing. Just see and observe your discharge, your smell. If it's regular and repeating in the same pattern, then it's normal. And if it's not repeating in the same manner, then you can visit your doctor. And the second reason I stopped using the products was that they are made up from the chemicals and artificial smells, which is not good for that reason. And we should not use those products for our hygienic routine on a daily basis, because in the longer run it may harm our body. We should always remember that we should clean from front to back and always dry it properly, and then wear our undergarments. We should not, or we should avoid wearing the tight clothing during those days, and we should wearing the cotton ones. Let's just quickly sum up that we should always use sanitary napkins every 6 hourly and change them 6 hourly. Wear the cotton and light colored undergarments. We should always clean from front to back every time we go to urinate, and we should always cover the toilet seat rim, or we should use the Indian toilets, and keeping the area clean, bathing properly. Yeah, that's it about today's video. If you like and found my video interesting and informative, so please hit that like button and subscribe. That give me motivation to make more videos on such topics in which our Indian girls are very hesitate to talk about, to start talking and conversing about these topics to our parents and friends. Be proud of your body, be proud of who you are, and never forget to keep smiling. See you in the next video. Bye bye.